Welcome back to Gaming Trend. I'm your host, Ron Burke, Editor-in-Chief for Gaming Trend, here to once again give you a list of our most anticipated games for the second quarter of 2022. Obviously, as we've seen recently, anything and everything can be delayed just days before release, so it's all subject to change. Without further ado, let's get to it. LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, April 5th. After 5+ years of development, LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga is on the horizon. Featuring the entire Skywalker saga, including The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker, never before seen in LEGO, we're in for many surprises in the form of slapstick jokes, Easter eggs, and more. There are so many more characters this time around, with plenty on the way, confirmed as DLC with the Season Pass, of course. A new engine promises an all-new way to experience the Skywalker saga in one of the most adorable forms imaginable: LEGO. Chrono Cross: The Radical Dreamers Edition, April 7th. The often overlooked sequel to Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, is finally getting its day in the sun. While you may have played the game before on PlayStation 1, this version is the first time the Satellaview visual novel from the SNES has officially been localized. Along with several additions such as higher quality music, HD models, and the ability to turn off encounters, we can't wait to dive back into another world. The House of the Dead remake, April 7th. The House of the Dead is back. We don't really see many rail shooters these days, and this remake looks to take players straight back to the arcade. At this point, the Typing of the Dead spinoff may be more well known, and we hope that this new take on the game that started it all retains some of that schlocky horror tone. 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim, April 12th. 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim is one of the best stories ever written for a game. Period. The sci-fi plot is full of exciting twists and turns that'll keep you on the edge of your seat the entire time. The game is finally coming to Switch and will look great on that new OLED model, but be sure to pick this up no matter which hardware you have. Nintendo Switch Sports, April 29th. In the early days of the Wii Sports was a phenomenon. Pretty much anyone and everyone was playing it thanks to the intuitive pick-up-and-play motion controls and overall simplicity, not to mention being a ton of fun. While it's doubtful Nintendo Switch Sports will have the same impact, we're happy to have this lighthearted sports series back. Just make sure you wear those wrist straps, folks. May. Salt and Sacrifice, May 10th. Salt and Sacrifice is the follow-up to Salt and Sanctuary, which dared to ask the question, what if Dark Souls was a 2D platformer? This dark and moody game sees you hunting mages on behalf of the Inquisition with massive boss fights hidden throughout the world. So grab your weapons and maybe a friend to explore this haunting western frontier. Evil Dead: The Game, May 13th. It's Left 4 Dead, but based on the movie. Ash Williams and up to 4 partners shoot, loot, and scream their way through the armies of darkness. If you're a fan of the films or the TV show, this one should definitely scratch that Evil Dead itch. Groovy. Vampire the Masquerade: Swansong, May 19th. Inspired by the tabletop RPG of the same name, Vampire the Masquerade is making a comeback in the video game space. In Swansong, you'll play as one of 3 vampires residing in Boston, each with their own motivations and skills. This choice-focused RPG has multiple endings, so we're going to put in at least a few playthroughs. PacMan Museum Plus, May 27th. It's been a long time since we've seen a PacMan Museum game. As far as we can tell, the most recent compilation to bear the name was way back in 2014, so it's nice to see the name return. Hopefully this is more than a simple compilation, and we'll see some good history about these games included, like in the PlayStation 1 titles. But regardless, it's always good to have more ways to play Pac-Man. June. Mario Strikers Battle League, June 10th. Some of the best sports games on the market have been, oddly enough, Mario games. With the success of its predecessors, Mario Strikers Battle League is set to take what worked in Super Mario Strikers and Mario Strikers Charged, and then turn it up a notch for the Nintendo Switch. With a 4v4 local or online play and new characters to play, Mario Strikers Battle League should be a fun game to play with all of your friends. Capcom Fighting Collection, June 24th. The Darkstalkers return from the dead. Oh, and a few other previously arcade-only titles along with them. Jokes aside, we're very happy to see that multiple previously arcade-only games are being re-released and preserved. There's a lot of important gaming history in this package, and it's been updated to include online multiplayer with rollback netcode. If you're a fan of fighting games, definitely pick this one up. Fire Emblem Warriors: Three Hopes, June 24th. Three Hopes is an exciting add-on to the already fantastic Fire Emblem Warriors. With the addition of some of the major characters from Fire Emblem Three Houses, it'll be exciting to see the likes of Edelgard, Claude, and Dimitri back for another round. Who will be your favorite new hero? Find out in Fire Emblem Warriors: Three Hopes. Monster Hunter Rise: Sunbreak, June 30th. Monster Hunter Rise was already a massive title when it released on the Switch last year, but it's about to get even bigger with its first expansion, Sunbreak. The game has continuously received updates over its lifetime, so if you've been keeping up with all the new monsters, let's be honest, you've probably already pre-ordered this one. So for those of you who may have fallen off the hunt train, however, this is a great excuse to get right back on. Did we miss any? Let us know about it in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. For all your gaming news, reviews, and more, check out gamingtrend.com. Thanks for watching.